Yo, hey guys, Ken Perriman here, and I am back again with something I find pretty interesting and very cool. I'm excited to have this, and let me show it to you. Here's the deal. The reason why the screen's a little bit marred a little bit, because I've been playing with this because this is super cool. It is the rugged tablet, the IRT08. This is 10.1-inch Windows tablet with Windows 11 Pro, 8 gigabytes of RAM inside with 128 gigs of storage. It has the Intel N5100 processor, and it's sunlight readable, 4G LTE, and GPS, heavy duty, industrial, you name it. It's got all that cool stuff, and it's a great work PC. So in the box, you're going to get this cool manual that will cover all the aspects of it. You'll also get this nice little pointer. I've been using my finger, but to be honest, it's a nice little felt pointer. So if you want to keep from greasing it up from your hands, you can use this pointer here. You have this connection in the back where you can connect this so that you can use your hand and it will lock into place. You also have a power supply, but this USB-C will connect and power it up. This is your battery. So this is everything rugged. I'm pretty sure it's going to be mil-spec. I'm double checking in here. Yep, it's mil-spec A10G. So the thing about this is that it's going to have the capability of being able to remove the battery. That's one of the things you don't see anymore. All right, let's get her started up. I got a lot of light shining on it, but there it is. You get the tech support in here. And of course, QR code for an extended warranty. Let me show you around the device. Up on the top, you have a plus or minus for your volume or for whatever potential controls may pop up. You have a program button, power button, and a function button. You have this nice carrying handle. You also have pop open peripherals that you can connect to. This is your Ethernet connection. You can plug this in and use it with a keyboard and whatnot and turn it into a straight up laptop, work desk computer. You could also purchase the additional cradle that it can sit into. You can charge it up and have it running and functioning. Over here in the comms, you'll see there is this old comm setup. That's cool. And that's for the older style printers or a standard RGB monitor. Check that out. You have the screen here depending on the angle. Let's see if we'll go ahead and get this thing to open up. There we go. All right. Gotta let it start up. Key items in here. You also have some locking pins based on the type of cradle that this is going to use. This is the charge ports. And the reason why this thing's waterproof is these things are hard to get into. For the fact that I have no fingernails, I'm going to have to old school this and just pop it open. You can see there is your charging port that this will plug into. You have your other connection ports here. This is where you can use your USB-C or USB type A connections. Further on is an HDMI. If you don't like that RGB type connection, you can use your HDMI and plug it into a monitor. This is also your headphones connection. This is your lock. If you're using this for work, and maybe you need to lock this to a truck, you're back to your computer process, you can set this up using the felt, and you can go to Google Chrome, double click on this right here. Let's just jump right into something we might know. Oh, so can't show too much video, right? Just plug it in, it's ready to go. You can go ahead and watch YouTube. You can take care of certain things. You can perform work tasks on here. I haven't turned this on in a couple of days, so it's going to have a lot of reminders, but that's fine. And of course, I have software I've already installed. And I love that you got all these things that you're capable of connecting to. You have so many apps that you can go in here, and let me go ahead and just shut you down and let it shut down. And again, camera right there. You do also have an identifier when it's charging. It'll actually light up right there. You have this handheld, rugged tablet mil-spec that you can use to bang around, do your thing. Maybe you do have something where I liken this as an example that for me, if I were to use this in my Jeep, that I go out camping and overlanding and driving around, this is the thing I'm going to have out in the field, can do searches and check on certain things as long as I have a good internet connection. Or maybe I have a lot of files, or maybe I'm cooking at the back of the Jeep and I got recipes and stuff in here. All of that is going to be protected, that I can drop it on the ground, bang it on a couple of rocks. It's going to be perfectly fine to use again and get it set up. Love the fact that I'm able to use this whenever, wherever. It's a connected PC. What do we mean by that? Out in the field and out in the services, you don't need to go and take this guy and turn on your hotspot, connect this to it. This has its own hotspot. And what I mean is it has its own 4G LTE connection put a SIM card in here and you have the capability of directly communicating. Talking about those guys that want to use this for business, where you're purchasing for your team out in the field. It's rugged, so if it gets beat up, because some people just don't treat other people's stuff as well as they treat their own, this will protect it, but you can use it out in the field. You can give it to your employees. Maybe you got a bunch of guys that are always out moving from one place to another. I'm thinking like heating and air conditioning, maybe in lawn maintenance. They can go out, work on these things, maybe have a connected printer, print out a receipt of the process and the things that they're doing, print out paperwork, email, do all that stuff. And yet they're still always connected because they have a cellular connection or a connected PC to make those calls and connections, discussions, meet up with the boss, do the FaceTime. Pretty darn cool. I find this thing to be super cool. This is a really cool setup. It will work well for everything related to business that you could even think of. And maybe even not those that are necessarily fully into the whole business side, but they want something that they know is going to work. No matter the way you handle it, maybe you're a little clumsy and drop things all the time and you just have this extra protected device here. This thing is fully laden with Windows setup. It's basically a computer that you can take out in the field, toss it in the back of your truck, and be perfectly fine to use it a little bit later. I'm really ecstatic about using this thing. So, guys, I hope this was helpful for you. I do appreciate your time, and I'm out.